Hello, Jane Velez-Mitchell with Jane Unchained, and I have a very exciting announcement for you. I'm Jane Velez-Mitchell from Jane Unchained with a very exciting announcement for you of the public relations firm that I work with, which volunteers its efforts and its work for Jane Unchained and for animals, has just won a major award. Let's go straight out to Ryan McCormick of Goldman McCormick PR. Tell us about the award you won for helping animals and helping organizations that help animals.
Well, thank you so much, Jane. It's a great honor to be with you today. And the award we actually won for was Bulldog PR, the Bulldog Awards for the Best Cause, Best Advocacy campaign. We actually didn't win it for animal rights, but we won it for this campaign called Truth for Nick Hillary, which is a father of 5 who was wrongly accused of murder. The third time he was on trial. He was exonerated in 2016, September 2016. And he gave us a lot of credit for it because it was a big battle, because the entire town where he was from and the DA, the prosecutor, and the media all believed he was guilty. And there were so many holes in the cases, so we pushed it out. But as far as the animal rights and the advocacy campaigns, that's something that's an ongoing process. And it's an honor to work with you. It's an honor to work with so many other great organizations committed to animal rights.
Well, I think you epitomize compassionate capitalism. You're a for-profit firm. You and your partner, Mark Goldman, and Mark is based in New York, work tirelessly to get the word out for voiceless animals. You've done comedy shows that benefit animals using major media stars. And you also, when we have to get the word out about a case or a cause, you issue press releases for us gratis, and I want to thank you for that. And
Sure.
I wish that other companies would do the same. What inspires you?
Well, it's the idea that meat is murder, and we would do anything to protect the rights of animals. We feel that a society, the way they treat animals, if they treat animals well, it's a reflection upon itself. And the way not only America but other countries of the world treat animals is just plain barbaric, and it's something that we just don't agree with. It's disgusting, it's repulsive, and we need to really get people more active and aware. And if more people were active and aware, getting the message out and becoming more accepting of these ideals and ideas, these animals would not be in pain. I think that people would be a lot healthier if they adapted a more vegan or vegetarian type lifestyle. So we'll do whatever we can to fight the injustice the way animals are treated. And that battle is every day. And every person, whether they're part of a business or an individual, can do something about that.
And I know you've helped Jane Unchained issue news releases. You also book radio interviews for me all the time so I can get the word out. One's coming up right now in a few days with CNBC. And so you've also helped Direct Action Everywhere, which is a grassroots organization based out of Berkeley that spreads the word about animal welfare. And you've gotten incredible results. I mean, you got them into the New York Times. How do you do it?
Well, it's when you're very passionate about something, and I think when you find that there's something very wrong, or there's something you want to find a moral high ground to, the greatest source of energy is love, and that's what we do. And it's that motivation to know that we're going to make a difference, and that we can, help some animals out, and also change people's perceptions about this. It's a great motivational factor. And I think that when we have that the love, the energy of love, it manifests into ideas, it manifests into motivation, it'll manifest into a creative way to get the message out. And I feel that people who are very pro animal rights, they're very driven by love. And that's why they're able to be so successful. That's why I think you have a very small amount of people in the world who are advocating for animal rights, yet have been so successful because they're so driven by love. And that's what really drives us, Jane. It's love, it's compassion, it's doing whatever we can to stop the needless pain, suffering, and murdering of these animals. There's got to be a better way about it. We're so evolved as a society. This is an easy next step we should be taking.
And so I want to ask you what you would suggest to other companies that are in public relations or in media. I know so many reporters in mainstream media who are sort of closet animal rights activists. They're vegetarian or vegan. They love animals. They try to get these stories on the air, but they feel like their careers are at risk if they come out and say, we feel animals should have rights. We feel that industrialized farming is institutionalized cruelty. And yet you, even though you have your roots in mainstream media and that's how we met, you don't seem to be intimidated by fear. You don't seem to fear like, well, maybe I'll lose some other business. And How would you inspire others? Because I know this is a very big concern amongst media types who are compassionate towards animals, but they're afraid of rocking the boat.
Yeah, all true daring begins within. I forgot who said that quote, but you have to dare yourself and know that you're doing the right thing. And a lot of great changes that have been brought about through society, where you're looking at slavery or the issue of civil rights, have all started with a small minority of people willing to do the right thing. And for people that are out there that are hesitant, that are worried about being judged, think about what the collective consciousness of society allows. They allow violence in movies. They're for all these different things that really don't have the best interests of people. So I implore you to please be courageous and please stand your ground, because I think when it comes to animal rights, that is one area where you're probably not going to see a lot of resistance. Believe it or not, I think when you talk about animal rights and you talk about compassion towards animals, that is something that a lot of people can resonate with, because most people have dogs or cats. And it's not that we have to be just compassionate to the dogs and cats. We've got to be compassionate to the cows, to the pigs, to all various types of animals. And I think when more people spoke out about it, if they could tweet more about it, if they can get more people out about it, we'd be much more successful. I implore people who are worried or hesitant, I don't think you're going to face nearly the type of backlash you would think of if you took a strong political position. If you go very political, you're probably going to get a backlash. But animal rights, I don't think you can go wrong with.
I love you guys.
Me too.
Mark Goldman and Ryan McCormick. We met many years ago I'll keep it generic, but covering court cases. And we met in an office setting, and we all knew that we were animal lovers, and we bonded over that many years ago. And I want to applaud you for the courage of your convictions, having the courage of your convictions, and for helping me and helping Jane Unchained, and by helping the animals. So God bless and carry on. And I just hope you have many, many awards in your future. You deserve it. Thank
you so much, Shane. Anyone can learn more about us by going to our website at goldmanmccormick.com, especially when it comes to animal rights or animal rights advocacy. Please reach out to us. We're always willing to help.
Always speaking for the voiceless. Thank you.
Thank you, Gene.